Hello and happy Monday to all my Facts Only viewers. It's your girl Chelsea Nicole, and it's Monday already. Isn't that delightful? It's Monday already, and I'm back with another installment of Facts Only. Yours truly, Unite and Conquer. So I was talking to you guys last week, Friday, on a couple of different topics, actually. We went in about couple different things, just talking about what's going on in the world, and we talked about child support, touched base on it a little bit. We touched base on what you guys think beauty is, whether that be natural beauty or if it's okay if Shorty gets her body redone from top to bottom and all that great stuff. So thank you everybody who tuned in, everybody who joined, shared their comments, their thoughts, and everything like that. It's greatly appreciated always. Hey buddy. Hi everybody who's tuning in. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi Trent. So it's Monday. Facts Only, back at it again. And I want to touch base on what we have on TV. My sister, shout outs to Brooke. My sister wanted me to talk about the shows that are on TV for children, like the different TV shows that are out there for the kids nowadays. And mostly because we look at them in comparison to what we used to watch. So shout outs to all the kids who grew up in the 90s. Shout outs to us. We're adults now, so not that young anymore. But just like all the 90s cartoons, Nickelodeon had it pretty much on lock with Doug, Hey Arnold, and things that actually taught children a lesson. Versus what they have on TV now. It's a lot of foolishness on television. Not even just for the kids, like for us as adults too. Like, yes, the best years were the 90s. Not gonna lie, some very cool people were born during that era. During that little decade right there, 90 to 99. But I'll give the 2000 babies, I guess. But whatever. We the best. We really are. And you're right. Like John Wick said, like the television shows that are out here now, not even just for the kids, but some of this foolishness that they have on TV for adults is trash too. And it's brainwashing us, killing off all the little brain cells here. Whereas back in the day, we had shows that actually taught us a lesson, taught us how to be better friends, better siblings, better people in society. Like, what the heck? It's ridiculous. Alvin and the Chipmunks, Tailspin, DuckTales. Seriously. What happened to all the good shows? And granted, it's hard to keep a good thing going because after a while, they don't really have anything else to do. You know what I mean? Like, what else? What other lessons do they teach us after they've taught us everything that we know? Now the new generation comes in and they have to have their own shows. They have to have something to keep them entertained. And I'm sorry, but it's foolishness. Yo, Antoine, chill. You said Captain Planet, though? Yes, Captain Planet. He's my hero. Bruh. All the shows back, Magic School Bus. Come on. They learned about science every episode. Like, there was not an episode where they did not learn something. Where we didn't learn something. Like, and then they recap what we learned throughout the whole episode. At the end of the episode, like, come on. It just made sense. Bill Nye the Science Guy. I heard Bill Nye has a show on Netflix now. And, bruh, He's still out there trying to teach us stuff. So shout outs to Bill Nye. He's a real MVP. I think it's all mostly a distraction from everything going on in the world, blocking us from the reality of the real world. That's facts. That's really what television is there for. Even though like they put the news on there, do you ever see how they like put those fluff stories in between the real life issues? So like people are so stuck on the nonsense rather than what the real facts are. We're on like day 80 in Connecticut on this budget nonsense that they can't agree on. The state still has no budget, but they're trying to bring a casino to Bridgeport. They're waiting for the okay from Hartford to bring a casino to Bridgeport so that we can balance out the state budget. I was like, how y'all gonna balance out a budget y'all don't even got? But, you know, that's for our Connecticut folks out here on the east side, United States. I know there's a lot of different people all over the world who tunes in. So, yeah, that's what we're dealing with here in Connecticut. So if y'all don't have to deal with that type of stuff, you know, more power to y'all. Like we gotta figure some things out here in Connecticut, but whatever. Antoine says he's in London right now and they don't know about it. That's so sad. Like we had some really good TV shows back in the day. Doug, like I'll even touch on the Wild Thornberrys. Like little things. Like kids don't have those shows that actually taught them something meaningful. And not even like, because of course they have like the Nick Jr. type shows that kind of gets them ready to be like little toddlers and kids who go to school and stuff like that. But then once they're like making their own decisions and they're picking and choosing what they like versus what they don't like, and they have their own opinions about things and whatnot, those shows kind of just, they just doing anything. My sister was talking about a show, Dog with a Blog. It's like a talking dog who has a blog. About what? I have no idea. I've never even heard of it before she even said anything about it. So it's just like, what? Like, a whole bunch of distracted kids is not the way to go either, I feel. Like, I feel like we need to have kids who are well informed. And even when we think that our kids don't know what's going on, they really do. You know, like you try to hide things from kids. I know when I was a kid and people tried to like hide certain things or speak in code or speak a little bit softly, kids are nosy and they're into everything these days and they can figure things out. They can put two and two together, so they're not stupid. So trying to dumb them down with these dumb shows is really sad. Yo, Jobo, Reading Rainbow was my joint though. Like, never, like, and the kids will never know what it's like to really have an imagination, want to be in a book, not a tablet, not a computer, not something electronic, like actually flipping pages, like the Scholastic Book Fair thing that they used to have, and they used to send home little Scholastic book catalog thing to school, and you pick off what you want to read. And like, kids don't get excited for stuff like that anymore. And it's not even like summer reading. My brother was going into 8th grade. He's in 8th grade now. Their summer reading, all of them had to read the same book. They didn't give them a list of different books to choose from, that they would have to do like a report on one of them or whatever the case may be. Nothing like that. They told them all to read the one CM Dutty book. And I don't even think he got the book for the entire summer. I don't even know if that ever happened for the summer. I don't think I saw him pick up a book once. Not saying, you know, nobody's paying attention to him in the house. I'm just saying, like, at that age, like, you're either going to do the summer reading or you're not going to do the summer reading. And if you only have one option for the summer reading, it's like, it's hit or miss. So, yo, Out of the Box, Disney Channel had one with Out of the Box. Bear in the Big Blue House. I don't know how y'all mornings used to start off, but mine used to start off with some Playhouse Disney. So, like, Honestly, there's just nothing I would really trust my kids watching. Seriously. Seriously. Did you know Mr. Rogers is a retired Marine? He was a sniper with 108 something something kills. Confirmed kills? 108 confirmed kills. Mr. Rogers from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? Deep dark secrets, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. Like, like, it's just so sad because like, back then, we were the future. So I feel like they fed us with all of, like, you're the future stuff. Like, you have to be a genius. You have to want to be something greater. You know what I'm saying? Now they're just like, oh, y'all the future. Whatever. Do what y'all want. The world about to end. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they've given up on the next generation, and that's not fair. I don't think they've got a fair shot at all. A lot of these children don't have Auntie Michelle. Auntie Michelle. Lamb chops, play along, where kids come to play along. Bruh, the song that never ends. It was annoying as hell, but it distracted the children from doing something else. Like, seriously. Seriously, they just don't know what they're missing. All right, so for a little while, I was staying with my best friend. Shout outs to Paris and her two children, Milana and Andrew. I love them to death. They're my godchildren. Like, a lot of the shows that I used to watch as a child, like, I used to get up and make sure that they was watching. If they wanted to watch anything, they wasn't watching no foolishness. They still don't watch any foolishness, but I'm just saying, they wasn't gonna watch no foolishness on my watch. So we watched Barney, and they actually loved Barney, like, start to finish. They had their, like, specific episodes that they wanted to watch. They loved the I Love You song. Like, that used to be my junk. Just seeing them sing I love you, you love me. Like, we're a happy family. Like, nobody sings about stuff like that. Nobody teaches their kids stuff like that anymore. And that's why their kids are growing up to be terrors. Like, like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, your kids are going to just, you know what I mean? Like, whatever they take in is what they're going to give out, is what I mean to say. So I'm sorry for kind of stuttering and bucking along that point there. But whatever your kids are taking in is exactly what they're going to display, what they're going to shell out to other people in society and the world. So it's tough when you don't understand why your son is cursing up a storm, has poor, like, social skills when he goes to school and stuff like that, when all he does is watch ratchet television with you, or he's playing video games while they're doing is shooting people up. Power Rangers, bananas in pajamas. Like, these shows are important. Like, and it's the little things. Like, a lot of people like, oh, I don't let my children watch TV, blah, blah, blah. But it's just like, it's not even that they can't watch TV, but parents are not monitoring what their children are kind of taking in. That intake is up to you. Like, and then they get mad at the shows that their kids are watching because they're like, oh, now my child does this, that, and the third. Where were you when your child was watching this? It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your child is? Like, that's your responsibility. Your child is your responsibility. What your child is intaking, what your child is viewing, what your child is involved in is your responsibility. And I don't want this to be another parenting episode, because I feel like I talk about people's parents all the time, but it's like, no, for real, what is your child watching, and why are they watching it, and why are you not monitoring what they're watching? Back in the day, now this is again back, like, Connecticut, so I don't know, cable was just getting fresh and more popular. We couldn't have the TV on anything besides 26, which was Nickelodeon, 52, which was Cartoon Network, and 66, which was the Disney Channel. If it was on any other channel, 25 was MTV, that was out. 32 was BET. That was out. I think 54, anywhere between 54 and 56, 57 was like VH1 and all that other stuff. Nah, couldn't have that up on the cable box. Nah, like you had to watch, you had to stay in a child's place. You had to watch what kids were watching. Like we were watching cartoons, I want to say up until maybe ninth grade, all of us, like until we were pretty much like, hey, we're not grown, but we're growing up. Like we're growing up. Like, hey Zeke. Shout outs to all of y'all who went out and checked out Zeke's performance as well. So shout outs to you. I've seen that you did your thing. So, you know, keep it up, keep it up. I don't remember Homeboy's last name in Reading Rainbow though. But he was the greatest of all time. I really need to slow down. I'm sorry, y'all. The Simpsons, not really a kid cartoon, but I feel like that was really the start of like the adult cartoons. And The Simpsons is still going hard and still like touching on valid points, like a lot of modern day events, current events and stuff like that. So I feel like that's a good show. Probably not for kids, but for us as adults to kind of laugh at what's going on in the real world. Definitely one of those shows that kind of paved the way for a lot of the other adult cartoons. Family Guy, it ran its course. It was funny for a while. It's not that funny anymore. You ever realize, like, after a show has been on the air for a while, like, newer episodes are no longer funny? That's really me. I noticed that. I used to be a huge SpongeBob fan. But any episodes after, like, 2000, I want to say 2003 maybe, and that's even probably pushing it. Can't do them, because the cartoons, like, they have to like keep up with the time. So what kids are laughing at now, what kids think is funny now, like booger jokes, fart jokes, foolishness jokes, all of that. Again, no real lesson, no real, I don't know, it's just not funny to me. Really just a distraction, something for the kids to turn on. That's supposed to be for the kids, you know, TVY, TVG, TVPG, whatever. It's just foolishness. Like, what y'all got on the TV? It's awful. Can't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They really do need to take more responsibility for their kids. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. No, I really am a real 90s baby. Like, it's throwback. Like, don't give me any of this new stuff. All this new age, I can't relate. I can't get with it. Bruh, Nick at Night. Wasn't supposed to be watching Nick at Night, but they had some good shows on there too. Nick at Night wasn't even like bad shows either. It was like Growing Pains and The Wonder Years, like still quality shows. Like, just it went from one set of quality television to older folks quality television, and it was still worth watching. Like, still wasn't anything that was foolish, still wasn't anything that could kind of like damage my mentality in a way. Like, I still learned quality lessons from the things that I watched on Nick at Night. So Kenan and Kel, hilarious. Like, as you got a little older and like what you thought was funny changed, like all that, and like Kenan and Kel and all those like skit shows that we were into, like, still funny but age appropriate. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy, nothing outlandish. It was just crazy. I don't know. Anastasia, hey girl. These updated cartoon shows and video games are out of control. I'm so old. LOL. I got VHS. Girl, hit them with the VHS though. VHS tapes of James and the Giant Peach, The Little Toaster, Disney movies, and more. I don't approve of the new stuff. Bruh, that new stuff is detrimental to our health. Like, it doesn't even make any sense. But shout outs to you, because we got orange VHS for all the Nickelodeon shows. So the Rugrats, Blue's Clues. Bro, what y'all know about some Blue's Clues, y'all? Nothing about Blue's Clues. Here's the mail. It never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. Like, what? And every time the mail comes in my house and my dogs really go crazy, like, I remember Blue's Clues, and I'm like, yo, Blue was spitting some real junk right there. Like, Blue and Steve had it all together. Like, they really be out here wailing and wagging their tails, and they be yelling and barking at the damn mailman, and that's facts. Like, you never really put two and two together until you get older, of course, and you just think it's a little cute little song for children, but that, for real, like, dogs really act like that when the mail come. Like, and it's crazy. It's mail time, and they know every day, same time. They rush into the window to bark at the mailman because he's here. Sees the man every day. And I say that to them every time I see them do it. I'm like, yo, y'all see this man every day at the same time. Y'all should be his friend. Like, y'all should be, what up? No, what's good? You here again? Oh, you got the mail? Shout outs to you. Like, good looks on doing your job. Nah, every time they see the mailman, they're going crazy. But I know that because of Blue's Clues. Like, come on. Like, kids are not watching things that would help like grow and mature their minds, and it's sad. Like, what y'all know about these Disney movies? A lot of people don't even know about Aladdin. Couldn't tell them what Lion King is. Like, come on, who raised y'all? Like, for real, kids can't even watch cartoons no more. Too much hidden pedophilia and hidden agendas. Thank you, Jalen. That's facts. That's facts. They be sliding things in there. They be having them like sexual innuendo, like, planted in your children's television shows. Why y'all gotta be perverts? Let the kids be kids. Let them watch their show. But they say that they do that because they feel as if parents are watching along with the children. So they're putting like sexual innuendo and adult type jokes in there so that the parents are paying attention or whatever the case may be. Nah, let the kids be kids. I'm supposed to be here watching this with my child. I should feel as if my child is watching something that is appropriate for them. It's not supposed to be for me. I don't need no hidden jokes in there for me. You ain't talking to me. This is not to appeal to me. This is to appeal to my child. Y'all doing the most, like, for real. It's a little bit much. It's a little bit much. Adult cartoon, The Boondocks, definitely. Definitely. Oh, shout outs to Brooke, the dude from Reading Rainbow, LeVar Burton. Yes, LeVar Burton. So, buddy, if you was still looking for the dude from Reading Rainbow's name, LeVar Burton. Thanks, Brooke. Shout outs to you. Or if that's my mother posting on Brooke's account, whoever that was, shout outs to you. Shout outs to you. Hey, Tati girl. Tati says the problem is nowadays parents depend on these shows to teach their children instead of teaching themselves. When they find out their children are learning, watching something inappropriate, they blame the show. No, for real though. Like, go watch this, go watch that, go sit and do this, go sit and do that, blah, 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 instead of like actively being a parent, actively teaching your child and actually monitoring what your child is taking in. Like I said before, y'all passing it off on somebody else. That's not fair. And they do that a lot with going to school even. Like, your child is coming, being disruptive to my class and this, that, and the third. I'm trying to reach out to you, not really getting any feedback from you, but then you come trying to cuss at me, talking about why your child has F's and blah, 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 and is not going past to the next grade or whatever the case may be. But you're not being an active parent trying to figure out what it is about your child and your parenting, what's going on at home, why they cannot function in the classroom. But, you know, again, I didn't want to make this about parenting again. But it starts somewhere. Like, I'm just putting that out there. It starts somewhere. Like, SpongeBob is busted onto Michelle. I can't do it. But the bus episode, SpongeBob the bus is here. That was awful. I can't. I just cannot. But hey man, the new age is just something on a whole nother level. Sister Sister, now I like Sister Sister. Antoine, I definitely like Sister Sister. Smart guy for all the people who used to watch Disney Channel. What was that guy's name? What was it? The some Jet Jackson, the famous Jet Jackson with Lee Thompson Young, I think. Rest in peace to him. He actually committed suicide. When he was like an actor, he played Silverstone, and he actually went to school, and he had friends and all that other stuff. That was a good show too. Like back when TV made sense to be watching. Like now you need to be clicking through, ain't nothing to watch because all of it is foolishness. All of it is trash. And I'm not gonna say I don't take part in trash TV because I definitely do. I'm a loving hip hop. I wouldn't say I'm a fan, but I am a viewer. Like I do watch. Again, I've said this more than once. I don't really mess with the Hollywood cast because they be acting way too much. Like that is clearly scripted. Nobody has a real storyline. They're talking about Tierra Marie. I don't know if y'all remember her, but Tierra Marie being an alcoholic when they found out that she was an alcoholic like 2 whole seasons ago. Now they stretching this damn storyline to give her something else on the show. It's just annoying. Like, all right. Either y'all need to just throw the whole cast away or y'all need to do something else because Love and Hip Hop Hollywood is just not where it's at, honestly. It's really boring and stale, like all of it. John Wick back again. He says it's really no good kid shows because the kids feel like they're grown. Louder for the people in the back. It's really no good kid shows because the kids feel that they're grown. So they're watching adult shows trying to be adults at an early age. That's facts. And that's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. Like, they're not, I mean, kids are not even kids for a long period of time. So, like, for them to be rushing, remember how we used to try to rush to be older and now we regret it and we want to rush and try to go back to being younger? Like, they're not even children for that long. And they don't take the time out to just enjoy being a child, enjoy not having responsibilities, enjoy, waking up, going to school, coming home, getting snacks, taking naps, whatever the case may be. Like, kids just don't know how to be kids anymore because they're always watching things with so much adult content. It's so sad. It's so sad. It really is. And that's why a lot of things are the way they are now. Like, kids don't know how to be kids because they're so busy being little man. Like little boys can't be little boys. They can't fall, scrape their knee, cry or nothing because he got to be little man. Girls are too busy being princesses or my little diva. I'm telling y'all not ready for me to have kids because my parenting skills spotted check. It's like, I'm just saying, like, that's why I guess I'm so mindful now because I feel like when I have children, even though it's not going to go exactly how I plan, of course, because my child's going to have their own personality and this, that, and the third, and I'm going to get my karma and payback for all of the hell I put my parents through. So shout outs to Angie and Conrad for, doing what they had to do for a young queen. But I know for a fact that I'll be taking responsibility for what it is that I do as a parent. Like, in regards to how my children act when I'm not around or when they're out in public or when they go over to a friend's house, which they probably won't do because I can't monitor them from a friend's house. So their friends might have to come to my house because you ain't going to nobody's house for them to do nothing to you. And then you come back and I have to go to somebody's house to see what happened to my baby. But just little things like this that happen day to day is just keeps my mind and my eyes just wide open to what type of world we live in. And I just know what's on TV is not for my child. Like, I'm gonna have to record some baby Einstein or something. I don't know. I don't know what kids is watching these days, but might have to find all the VHS that Blockbuster had back in the day. Shout outs to Blockbuster. They had a good run. They really did. Like, now Sesame Street is on Amazon. You got to pay for episodes. It's like so sad. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Fresh Prince, Step by Step, Family Matters, all of those shows coming from when you're younger to like mid-teen age, young adult age, like shows that just give you that balance that you need. Like, it just makes sense. Worth watching. I still remember when Pokemon just came out, bruh. That was the highlight of people's lives. Like, Steve was not a pedophile. No Steve slander, buddy. No Steve slander. He was not a pedophile. He left Blue's Clues and he went to pursue a career in music. I think he's still in a rock band. He was not a pedophile. I didn't hear him being a pedophile. That might just be a rumor, but he was always cool with me. He never ever had actual kids on the show, so only the kids that came in the mail and sent him videos of like them doing little kid things, but that was for us, and he was never there with those children. Like, those were just random kids from all over the world who sent in videos, I think, or like the production team would record the children doing the little kid stuff that they would do. But Steve never had actual live kids on the show there with him ever. He was pretty much in a green screen the entire time. The Felt Friends, like all of that was green screen. I don't think he was a pedophile. He was wild cool. I didn't really like Joe, but he was alright. If Steve needed to be replaced, I was glad it was Joe. So that was us going back to Blue's Clues, so I'm sorry. We got off topic. But yeah, man. What happened to movies like Land Before Time? Bruh, Littlefoot. Yeah, they don't have stuff like that. They have foolishness, like stuff not even worth watching. They have like The Lion King, The Lion Guard or something, and it's like, I don't even know whose son it is. I think it's Simba Had a Son. I want to say Simba had a son, and Simba's son looks like a little Kovu, or if it's Kovu's son. I don't even know. I don't know. Like, just reaching so far and so high for foolishness. Like, it's not good. It's just all around bad. I don't know. They trying. Use what you got. Get what you want, I guess. I don't know. Nowadays, you do have to watch who's around your kids as well, and that's facts. Straight facts. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Good movies. Just stuff that makes sense. Ask Michelle, leave Kunta Kinte / LeVar Burton alone. Okay. Fat Albert, Kim Possible. Kim Possible was a good show. That was my joint. That was my text message tone for a while. So what's the stitch? Not that, but the little tin tin tin. I'm about to put that back as my text tone, actually. I really liked it. Everybody's like, is that the Kim Possible tone? Yes. Yes, it is. I'm not personally Kim Possible, but if I was, I'd be all set. Okay? There's really no more substance. You're absolutely right, Tati. Like, is that I hate reality shows. I mean, a lot of them's not reality anymore. It sucks. Codename Kids Next Door, that was pretty lit too. I like that show. Now kids into guns, makeup, plastic surgery, smoking and drinking. Where's the lie? That's facts only for sure. That's facts only for sure. Kids are 9-year-olds and younger Like even 9-year-old boys putting on full faces of makeup, contour, highlighting, all that. I am 26 years old and a female, and I haven't put on more than mascara and a little colored lip gloss every now and then. Like what? What? Oh, look at her makeup tutorial. No, I don't want to. I want to see her dress up as a pretty princess without the full face of makeup and twirl around somewhere and be a child. Like, what do these little kids who don't have no type of crow's feet, no type of wrinkles, no type of nothing, skin tight as the day they came out their mother, and you got on full faces of makeup? For what? For what reason? What are you contouring? Puberty hasn't even hit yet. Like, poor K. I don't understand. Kids don't know how to be kids. And that's why they got them fast, slick behind mouths. Like, I be want to pop some of y'all kids. Y'all kids be saying some wild stuff. Like, Jesus. Nowadays, it's not only the TV shows, it's the music. What we see in the news, shit, Facebook got so much porn on it now, it's crazy. But people are so nasty. It's like, does Facebook not... Well, I don't think Facebook reviews it. You have to like report somebody before like Facebook takes stuff down, and Facebook goes through a whole review process after you've done reported the person before it gets taken down. First of all, why? Some of y'all follow y'all family members, so y'all got grandma, auntie, your own mother, your father, your uncles. Like, y'all got all these people on y'all Facebooks. Some of y'all don't, and that's cool if y'all don't or whatever, but there are some people who do, and y'all posting like some of the most raunchy stuff. And it's, oh, if you don't like it, unfollow me. If you don't like it, then take your ass to Pornhub, xnxx.com, redtube.com, xvideos.com. Yeah, I know the list. Take that over there. Make yourself an account over there. Post what you want to post, all that nastiness over there. Facebook's supposed to be a place for friends, not a place for freaks. They got, what is it? I think it's fake, but I heard it's called Fuckbook or something like that. Take that over there. All that inappropriate stuff, nah. People don't want to be scrolling through their timelines looking at that. That's nastiness. What's good with y'all? You just got no home training. Just nasty. Just nasty. I just don't get it. I really don't. I don't understand. Steve had drugs issues. He probably did. I mean, he went to join a rock band. And you know, rock bands have some drug issues. Excuse me for cursing as well, but for real, y'all just nasty. I wonder why your kids so nasty. Why your kids be at people's school sexually harassing little girls and little boys and stuff. Just out here acting a whole fool. Don't know how to act. How they gonna know how to act if they've never practiced how to act? They just doing what they want to do. Watching what they want to watch. Listening to what they want to listen to. How are they wrong, right? No, y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all have to do completely and totally better. It's a doggone shame. Tati said, oh, what you know about X and XX? Chill. Society is making all this strange shit seem okay. Facts. I just seen a clip of a lady that dresses her son as a girl, like kid transgenders. That's crazy. In the 90s, that was never heard of. Or if it was kept behind closed doors. Honestly, yeah. For real. For real. They're really doing that. Oh, I dress my son up in dresses. And I understand, like, a lot of transgendered people feel like they were born into the wrong bodies, or they felt this way from a young age. And nowadays, now that that's something that's open and people talk about it more, people are jumping to, like, they're just jumping at it. Like, they're just ready to dress their child up some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So little boys sometimes, not saying all little boys, but little boys sometimes see their mom's shoes, their sister's shoes, and they'll get in the shoe and just walk around just because they're little kids and they're just doing random stuff. Nowadays, your son get into some shoes and just start walking around and like falls out of them. Oh, he wants to be a woman. Like that's exactly where their mind goes because that's what they think. So now they dressing their kids up in dresses and all this other stuff. Their kid doesn't even know how to voice, yeah, I feel like I'm different. I feel like I want to be this or I feel like I want to be that. They just ready to just, yep, so you're transgendered and you're going to be this and I knew from when you were born and what? We're not even giving kids chances at this point. Like, we're really not giving kids chances to be kids. And then now they're saying, like, oh, you're trying to, like, gender specify with this and that girls wear dresses, but boys can't wear dresses. Boys cannot wear dresses because dresses are for women. Dresses are for girls. I don't care who gets offended. I'm sorry. It's facts only. Dresses are always going to be found in the women's section of any department store because that's who dresses are made for. Skirts, tube tops, like stuff like that, that's what that's for. Getting into a whole nother topic, so we're gonna reel it right on back real quick. But yeah, there's foolishness on TV, and our kids are suffering out here, and we are suffering as well. It's killing off our brain cells. We're not thinking clearly because the things that are on TV, just like he said, there's just crazy stuff that's on TV, and it's making us move in the craziest of ways. Y'all are making excuses for some dumb stuff, like the whole dress thing. Like, come on. People will never be able to defend Young Thug to me. No. I wear women's clothes because they're more comfortable than men's clothes. You're a liar. You're a liar. You, sir, are a liar. Because women wear their boyfriend's clothes more than they wear their own clothes. That's why all his hoodies and all his sweatpants and all his basketball shorts end up at her house because his clothes are more comfortable than our clothes. Our leggings and our this and that and the bras and the... No women's clothes are more comfortable than a guy's clothes, and that's why most girls start off their whole lives being tomboys because it's easier to throw on some shorts and some sneakers and walk out the house in a ponytail. Shout out to all my tomboys out there. Like, for real, y'all saying anything, and y'all just taking it for what it is because it's on TV, and that's the collective thought. Like, nah, y'all are wildin'. Y'all are straight up wildin'. I'm not with it. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I like how you think positive movements. Antoine, I am 26. I turned 26 on June 16th of this year. Shout outs to all my 1991 babies. Shout outs to all my June 16thers. Rest in peace, Tupac. Oh, also, it's the 5-year anniversary of my grandfather's death. Rest in peace to Winston Marshall. You are loved, you are missed. So shout outs to my family. Also, the 4-year anniversary of my great grandmother's death. Rest in peace to Aunt Kati. We love y'all, rest peacefully or whatever. You're not living in this sick, sad world with us. So, God don't make mistakes when he made us. We are how we are. That's facts. That's facts. God will never make a mistake, ever. That's not in his forte. No. Mm-mm. Tati says, thank you. I've always said that. I never believed the baby had the mental capacity to say, I'm different, I'm going to be gay. I feel as though it is a learned trait. I'm just saying. Baby's not going to tell you they gay. I'm sorry. They don't know what that is. They don't know about being sexually attracted. Your sexual orientation. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not even supposed to be thinking about that until puberty. No? But y'all forcing y'all agenda. I'm sorry. Again, this is not the show for it, but there will be a show for it. So I'm going to just warm y'all up so y'all already know exactly what my mindset is on that. Children are not going to tell you what their sexual orientation is because they should not be seen as sexual beings. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all doing the most. I'm doing the most with that. No. 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 Not gonna agree with y'all on that ever. At all. You know what I'm saying? Let kids be kids. Let kids play with other kids. Like, I mean, I don't know. Some kids, like, they be like kissing boys and girls on the cheek when they're smaller or whatever the case may be. really don't want to say that kids between the ages of 4 and 11, 12 are out here fucking and sucking. Sorry for cursing, but I really don't think they're out here having sex with each other to know what they like sexually. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are forcing sex and sexual orientation on these kids with all this stuff that y'all putting on TV. Y'all really are. And it's, let the kids be kids. Let them grow up to figure stuff out on their own, just like how we had to. Stop trying to force them and get them ready for adult situations and adult content ahead of time. What's good with y'all? Like, what's really good with y'all? Y'all have got to chill. It's like they have no chance. Oh, it's wild. I swear they just coming out more because some celebrities did it with their children. Anastasia, you ain't never lied. That's a fact only. Y'all love to follow after these celebrity trends. Let them do that. They got money. Okay? They got money. And I hate that it has to be like that, but straight up, they got money. They could do whatever they want. And most of the time they adopting these kids, so they just doing whatever they want with these kids because not gonna get into it, but it's alright. Men can wear kilts, but that's in Scotland. And that's a cultural thing. And that's not even a skirt. That's a kilt. Like, that's something actually culturally, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what that's for. Like, cool, kilt. You got your bagpipe. Like, it connects and it makes sense. But all that other stuff, I ain't with it. I ain't. Unless you out here dressing in drag, which is fine because there's a lot of drag queens and stuff like that, or female impersonators. If you don't like to be called a drag queen, whatever. But no, you wearing a dress while you're impersonating a female because females wear dresses. Get it? You see how two and two connect there? Like, I'm not gonna get me. Like, use your brains, people. Use your brains. Use your brains. People are expecting you to be dumbed down. Dumbed down by what they're putting on TV. They're trying to drill it in your head so that you stop thinking the way you're supposed to think. Nah, cut the TV off real quick. Find a book. Like, for real. Find a book. Stop relying on TV to give you all your news and your information. Nah. Y'all taking this imagination stuff way too far. Y'all have got to chill, bruh. Gotta chill. Yeah, I'm a young and Tati. Leave me alone. I'm still a baby. Not really, but I love you too, girl. But for real, there's just foolishness on TV. And it's sad. It reflects in everything that we do. It's trash. You have same-sex parents raising their kids. That's a problem. Next episode. Antoine, next episode. We're not even gonna mess with them. We're gonna let them rock. Hopefully their children grow up to be well balanced and everything like that. But America gave them that right at this point. So who are we to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't mad at nobody who's in a same-sex relationship. You guys adopt children, you guys have surrogates to have your own children, whatever the case may be. Fine. That's another episode, though. That's another episode. We getting there. I just want people to like me first before everybody just hates me and never wants to watch FactsOnly ever again. So I'm saving all the really, really, really touchy subjects for later on. Like, later on. But I'm going to get there. I'm getting there. I'm just building up more viewers and listeners and stuff like that so that when I do relay that message, you know, there's a larger reach. Basically, I want to cover more people and stuff like that. So thank you for dropping y'all jewels, because I'm gonna use y'all comments. Like, I'm gonna use them as references for sure, because hey, reading is fundamental to life, Anastasia girl. Yes. Louder for the people in the back. For real. Kids are like a sponge. So what do you think is going to happen when they see their moms kissing a female or dad kissing a dude? Because kids are not going to think that that's something just for their situation. They're going to think that that's what normal is. You know what? And that's not even nice for me to even say. That's not what I meant by that. I'm not. All right. Another day for this topic, because I I can't just do this one off the fly. I really gotta like think things through, cause bro, I can't. Anton says, okay, cool. When is the next episode? So I know when to tune in. I do Facts Only Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to check in, we be talking about that real stuff. I don't know if that's the episode I want to do this Friday. So just I'm gonna let you know when I'm doing this particular episode, because it's a very touchy subject, and I would really have to prepare for that one, because I really and truly don't ever want to offend any of the listeners, any of the viewers, or anything like that, because I love and respect all people, like from all different walks of life, from all different life, whatever your life choice may be, whoever you decide to be with, however you decide to live your life. Like, I love and respect you either way. I want the same blessings that I would want for myself, for you and your family. If you don't want them, that's fine. You're entitled to, accept or reject certain stuff, but I don't want anybody to ever feel like I'm trying to come for them, or I think less of them, or anything like that. So I would really have to prepare as far as, what I say and how I say it and stuff like that. Yeah. As Michelle says, I am jazzed about him. Ask when a fairy gonna change him to a girl when he was 2 and the parents gone with it. Madness. I am jazzed. Yes. Yes. Yeah. That I Am Jazz show. I think that's on TLC. I Am Jazz, when the young boy, like, he's like transgender, and like he's trying to, I don't know if he got like the final end all be all surgery yet, but my aunt is saying that he asked his parents when a fairy was going to change him to a girl when he was 2, and like that's where the parents went with it, you know what I'm saying? So kids say stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that's always been how you felt, but next episode, yo, I can't even go into that. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy, yo. But I'm gonna do more research again. I'm gonna take notes down, because I know that's a touchy subject, and I really don't want to offend anybody, but people are gonna get offended, and that's because it's facts. Like, I'm not gonna say anything that's not truthful. I'm not gonna say anything that's biased. I'm not going to say anything that's from a place of hate. I want to come to y'all with the facts, and I want to come to y'all with the facts only. That's the purpose of the show. But y'all have to be open-minded, and y'all can't be trying to come from my neck, because, listen, the head already gone. So the neck gone with it. Ain't nothing to come for me for. Like, honestly, either way, it's not going to hurt my feelings, but I don't want to hurt y'all feelings, and I know I'm known to hurt feelings unintentionally, intentionally, whatever the case may be. I'm not trying to hurt y'all feelings on here. Like, I really mess with y'all. I vibe with y'all, all my viewers, all the people who watch and subscribe. Like, I want y'all to still watch and subscribe. So I'm not going to try and hurt y'all or nothing, or somebody that you know, or nothing like that. But we going to get to the nitty gritty. Like, I'm not going to, nobody is safe with this show. I want y'all to know. I'm not even safe with this show. So if you feel like you need to call me out on something, you could do that. But if you feel like the shoe fits, you better cop an outfit, and you better strut your stuff. I ain't playing with y'all. Antoine says, I got work tomorrow and you got me up late, but good messages you're passing on. So definitely keep the positive vibes. Good night. Good night, Antoine. I'm about to wrap up the episode anyway. We almost hitting the hour mark, but I'm just kind of scrolling through and seeing what y'all feeling and what y'all think about the topics. And, we here on Facts Only talking about the foolishness that's on TV and how it's affecting our kids, how it's affecting our lives. I got this Unite and Conquer Marzouq tea on, so shout outs to my uncle K Marshy. Uncle, I think it sounded like I said uncle. My bad, y'all. Shout outs to him. Shout outs to the whole Marzouq team. Shout outs to, again, my family. Everybody. What's up? Like, I mess with y'all, and I appreciate y'all for messing with me. Brooklyn says the truth offends, but it's not a sin, in mom's voice. That was probably my mother who said that. So shout outs to my mother who be watching while I'm recording and then watching after I record too. So shout outs to everybody in my family who supports the Facts Only movement. Shout outs to all my friends, all my loved ones, all my coworkers, people from near, people from far, far out. I appreciate y'all because this was really just a dream. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad to see it coming into fruition. Soon I'm going to be doing like my final episode. I'm not sure when to do the cutoff point because, you know, all shows have like their episodes, then they like cut off and then like a new season premiere type stuff. So I want to do that eventually, especially since I do an episode 2 times a week. I feel like the topics be kind of stretching, but I know y'all really rock with me and y'all vibe with me and y'all are willing to talk to me about pretty much anything. Really too stressed out about that. But definitely during like the holiday season, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year, stuff like that, I'll probably take that little break there and then come back for like a Valentine's Day episode or something like that. So stay tuned. I'm gonna let y'all know about how I'm moving, how the settings go, all the feelings go. So shout outs to all of y'all. I really appreciate y'all for always tuning in, chipping in and chipping out sometimes. Because you know how live videos go on Facebook, like you see somebody went live and you just kind of keep scrolling by, but like a lot of people really do vibe with Facts Only, and they share the videos and they comment and they really give me some really good feedback. So I appreciate y'all forever and always, because like I said, I want to go bigger and get my voice out there, my face out there. Probably it's hard being a private person but then wanting to be so public with what you have to say. So I really appreciate y'all for like being patient with me and kind of watching it grow from, you know, the grit of everything. So once I start getting cameras and mics in here, y'all not even gonna know who I am. Oh, that's Chelsea, that's Facts Only. Let me tune in, cause this looking a little brand new. We're gonna be moving. Like that's what we're supposed to do. I want y'all to be with me through this growth and through the progression and everything like that. So I appreciate y'all for starting from the bottom with me right now. I really do. I respect it. The hard truth, not a soft life. Facts only. We all need a little tough love, and it's just like when people continue to allow you to just, you know, get away with nonsense, that's where the problems really come around. Like nobody wants to be corrected. Nobody wants to be told that the way they're doing something is wrong. Nobody wants to be told that how they living ain't right. You know what I'm saying? They always chalking it up to, oh, you shouldn't judge me. You can't judge me. I'm not judging you. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to build you up. I'm trying to make you a better person. If that's something that you don't want from your life, then don't watch my show. Simple as that. Because I'm never going to dumb down my message or soften the blow. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to soften the blow. It still might hurt. Still might hurt. But again, I come from a place of love. I don't ever come from a place of hate. I'm not racist. I'm not a bigot. I'm not a homophobe. Not none of that. I'm just not. I'm just a person who wants better for the world that I'm living in. Be the change that you want to see in the world. People say that all the time, and they think that just comes down to, you know, donating so people in Africa can have clean water, or donating to your local food pantry and stuff like that. But on the real, tip, it starts with you and how you act and how you are as a person in your society. You know what I'm saying? Like, live and let live. That's true. But if the person next to you is living wrong or steering the wrong way, out of love for yourself and for the world that you're living in, the society that you may or may not bring children into one day, that has to change. This person next to you has to change. The person in the mirror has to change for our world to get to a place where I would feel comfortable breeding and bringing a young Chelsea or a young enter my future husband's name here into the world. Like, we have to do better. It starts with us. It starts with each other. Each one teach one. It takes a village. All of that. Like, we got to come together and do better, point blank, period. The stuff on TV that's brainwashing us into thinking that what we're doing is okay, foolishness. All the people on Love and Hip Hop and all these other reality TV shows, that's their reality. And it's foolishness, making us feel like that's how reality is supposed to be. Then you got us glorifying money and hoes and alcohol and weed. Everybody is a weed head. Shout outs to all my weed heads. But everybody's smoking weed. Everybody's on a drug. Everybody's on Xans and lean and whatever the case may be. Nobody wants to deal with life itself, how it is now. Nobody wants to change it. They just want to escape it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all would rather smoke, get high, get drunk, whatever the case may be, so y'all don't have to deal with how life is. But when you come down, or when you're not on your high, or you're not drunk anymore, life is still the same way. You coming back to square one and you doing it all over again. Where's the happiness and health in that? You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to do better. We have to do better. And I know that has nothing to do about what we're watching on TV, but it does. It connects in a way. And I think I just brought it together for y'all. But if you don't think so, that's cool. Hit me up, DM me. Reply in the comments, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Mixcloud, whatever. I'm gonna see what SoundCloud is hitting for so I can upload all the episodes on there as well. But we gotta do better as a people, and it starts with you. It starts with self-awareness, self-love. And if you have children, you gotta be on top of what your children are watching, what they're consuming. What, not only people always talking about, well, my child is a vegan. I don't let them drink juice or soda, whatever the case may be. Yeah, but you're letting them watch twerk videos, or now on YouTube they got dumb stuff. Boys kissing Elsa. Shout outs to Paris. Boys kissing Elsa is not something that your young girl should be watching on YouTube. But, you know, we just wrapping it up or whatever. Shout outs to Marzouq. Shout outs to Devin Gibson for doing the Facts Only logo. I appreciate all of my viewers, all of the subscribers, everybody, Facebook, YouTube, Mixcloud, everybody out there who rock with Chelsea Nicole and the Facts Only squad. Shout outs to y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in to another installment. I'm going to see y'all on Friday. Same time, different place. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed evening. I love y'all all. Good night, y'all.